Good morning, students. Today we're going to look at some IXL. So this is what I'm going to use for attendance today, that you watch this video and that you've done some IXL. On the IXL, I'd like everyone to start at 3.01. If you finish this, then you can go to 3.02, and if you finish that, then you can go to 3.03. So some of you may have already done the regular assignments. That's okay. To get credit for these assignments, you'll need to get at least to an 80. So when you click this link, it should bring you to the one-step linear equations. So here's an example that I'll go over with you. So negative 10w equals 80. For a problem like this, you have to do one step, and we have to do what will undo the operation that's happening by the w. This is multiplication, right? And the multiplication is probably the hardest one to identify because there's no symbol, but this is multiplication, so we have to divide. That's the inverse of multiplying. And what we're going to divide by is the number that's being multiplied, negative 10. We do that to each side of the equal sign. All right, now negative 10 divided by negative 10 is 1. 1w is just w, so we say that cancels. Then that's w equals whatever 80 divided by negative 10 is, which is negative 8. So that's how I would show my work. Let's check if this is correct. Negative 8. Submit. Awesome, I just gained 4 points. The next one is two-step equations. Here's an example of two-step equation. When you click the link, and let's try that one out. So here, it's a two-step equation, so a little more complicated. I like to draw the line down to kind of separate and organize this. So first we need to get this p by itself. So we need to get rid of the plus 24 and the dividing by 6. Always take care of the addition or subtraction move first. So subtract 24 from each side. And 24, positive 24 minus 24, that makes 0, so we can cancel that out. We're left with p over 6. And the equal sign stays. And 31 minus 24 is 7. Now, the next step is to take care of the divide by 6. The way we do that is we multiply by 6. So we're going to multiply by 6, like so. This is one way to show it. You could use the dot to show that you're multiplying. But 6 divided by 6 is 1. 1p is just p, so that's cancels. And now we have p is equal to, that makes 42 when you multiply 7 times 6. We can check that. So 42. Awesome. And we gain points. Good. And if you get to the multi-step, all right, here's an example of that where we have to do a couple steps before we can have a two-step equation. So for a multi-step equation, we'll have to simplify one side. So that's going to be the right side because the left side is just negative 18. To simplify, remember we first distribute, and then we'll have to combine like terms. And sometimes you can skip one of these steps if it's not required for the problem. So negative 18 is going to stay on the left. On the right, we're multiplying. So that's going to be negative 3m. Negative 3 times a negative 15 is going to become a plus 45, right? Because 3 times 15 is 45. And then we have a plus negative 12. So we did the distributing move. Now we are looking to combine like terms. So the m term has nothing like it, but these are both constant, so we can combine these together. But everything else will stay the same. Negative 18, negative 3m, and this is a negative, so it's going to be like subtracting 12 from 45. It'll still be positive because this is bigger than this. 33, positive 33 is what that will be. Now we have a two-step equation, kind of like what we showed before. So remember we take care of the addition before. This is multiplication, so we take care of addition first by subtraction. Do that to each side always. You got to do it to both sides. And these make 0. We have now, that will make negative 51. And then we still have negative 3m. Now remember that's multiplication, so we are going to divide both sides by negative 3. That makes 1. 1m is just m, so we can say that cancels. And then this makes positive 17 when you divide those. And so 17 is equal to m. Let's check it. Awesome.